The third thing that you need to do to actually move from that borderline to the healthy part is actually to avoid some harmful habits. What do I say? Avoid harmful habits. Don't put the sum, just avoid harmful habit, because every harmful habit ought to be avoided. Are we together? A number of things have become habit worse. Okay, and if we must stay healthy, we got to avoid them, because if we continue living with them, I'm telling you, we are saying we do not need a healthy life. Harmful habits includes um, alcohol consumption. I don't want to believe that none of us here consume alcohol. Some of us do. All right. Excessive alcohol consumption is detrimental to your health. Is that clear? And of course, if you smoke here, that's the apex of it. If you engage in any form of smoke, whether it is called cigarette smoking, Indian hemp smoking, or SK, Ungana SK, eh? Akanko, my brother. Akanko, please don't engage in any of those things, because they will be very harmful to you. Okay, another one that may be affecting some of us, let me not say most of us, is promiscuity. Promiscuity is having so many sex partners. You understand? Yes. I need to say it and repeat it. I don't assume sometimes. You know what? Sometimes when you talk in the church, you'll be as if you say every church member are saints. It's not always like that. So please, if you have too many sex partners, you are actually cheating on yourself. Do you understand me? Because it is going to leave your body with a low immunity, and you can endanger yourself of contracting diseases, and of course you can also for different forms of adverse effects. They are part of harmful habits that you need to avoid. Are we together? Please avoid excessive use of oral contraceptives. Avoid excessive use of what? Oral contraceptives. Contraceptives are drugs that prevent conception, that is pregnancy. Any drug that prevents pregnancy is called contraception. The one you take by mouth is called oral contraceptive. Is that clear? So when you are giving to intake of those drugs, of course, I won't mention the name of them for security reasons. Some people who take them know them. If you do that, you are, number one, you are increasing your chances of getting fibroid, okay, later in life, because one of the well-known causes of fibroid is excessive intake of oral contraceptives. That is not the only cause. Is that clear? There are a number of causes, so that it doesn't see anybody that is having fibroid as if, yeah, I know this sister, because I want to take this thing. No, I have not said so. Is that clear? So it's one of the cause. That's not the only cause. We have genetic factors also that causes fibroid and a number of other things. All right. So, but one of them is oral contraceptives. If you take oral contraceptive, you are altering your cycle. A woman's cycle is from the day of the first menstrual flow to the day of another flow. Okay, it has to be regular. The days has to be regular. I'm not saying the dates has to be regular. Mark my word. The days have to be regular. So, but when you take oral contraceptive, it's going to alter your cycle. It's not going to be regular again. Okay, and that means you may also reduce your chances of giving birth to a child. All right, because any man that has a woman rather that has fibroid is likely not going to conceive easily. Is that clear? Even if you do conceive, your life is in danger, because as the baby is growing, the fibroid is going to be growing. Okay, and sometimes it will chase the baby away from the uterus, and you have what we call ectopic pregnancy. That is a pregnancy that is growing outside the womb, and that can be very dangerous to the mother. It can kill. Is that clear? It can kill. The child can die in your womb, or you myself can even give in for that. All right, another harmful habit we need to avoid is drug abuse. Drug abuse. It is not only oral contraceptive that we can abuse. Some of us also abuse so many other drugs. All right. A young man came to my pharmacy one day, said, give me Emzolin. Years ago, anyways, not recent. I gave him Emzolin, and I was about writing the prescription. He said I should not, but I should give him change. So can they what is the change for the drug? Go make go the drug. When you say no where once, so some bottle. Can you make a nash out or your lam nap long way out? No, 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 no. Never can nash out or your lam nag along way about naga. You understand it now? So if you na onya ọda anwụ ya ka ọ gwọọ ya ụkwara, ọ na-anwụ ya ka ọ dị high. You understand? That is drug abuse. And not just that, there are some of us who abuse our own small, small. Man kitchen na ya adịrị nsiri na mgbe afọ na-alụ ya na ihe ọṅụ bụ flagyl and tetracycline. Mụ eje na kemist ngwa nye flagyl and tetracycline. That is called abuse of drug. Abuse of drug is defined as any intake of drug that is not in accordance by the prescription of a medical personnel. Is that clear? So when you are taking drugs that have not been prescribed by a health personnel, you are abusing the drug. So don't get maybe you must ndị mmadụ na-anụ ife dọkịta ya adị na-ekwu more than ihe ezigbo dọkịta na-ekwu. Dọkịta ya bụ ndị afọ na hey na mgbe ihe a mere nwa ya jadi no onugbu ka eji kpata wee họọ wee sie n'ọkụ tinye na mmanụ wee ṅụọ ya wee dị ya mma ije sie nke gị. That's one woman you ever one day, 7 Piriton tablet. I gave Piriton tablet, and I felt since she knows the name of the drug, probably she knows the prescription, how to take it. So I don't bother prescribing it for her. And about to go, she turned back and said, how do I give it to my baby? I said, what? No, not Piriton. It's even more. That has a palm. There's one drug we call after 5. And not after 5, D5. That has a palm. This is a psychotic drug that can make you sleep till tomorrow without knowing where you are. You understand? So, nyaka this woman got there for less than 6 months. Someone become okay, can you see when you 6 months, not the 6 months? Say what? Definitely, we're going to do all kinds of that kind went up. Also, do you know why you want to give the other? Now, when a year Subunaba, no corner, only a call out like we can make him and send immediately. You're a wonderful model. So, people giving for doctor, yeah, they become no somebody go and hi. Now, D5 now told I in your honey, you want a lalo law for my in week a lalo, you week as we can make him also. The body died. She never cared to ask people. Ignorance is a very dangerous disease. Do you understand? So, and that thing could have caused problem if she had given it to the baby. Do you understand? Because the brain of the baby is still very young and it's not fully developed, it could have a lot of adverse effects. But that drug, you are an adult like you is not even supposed to take 1 tablet. Is that clear? If you have the need, because those drugs are drugs that need to be prescribed before you're giving it out. So if you have the need, it will either be half of the tablet of 3 milligrams. So, but you see, abuse of drug can be very dangerous. So please don't take drug because you see people taking it. You understand? Especially, anyway, what part of what encourages these things about our society that doesn't. Our society, adults too wonderful. We can advertise drug as if say we are advertising biscuits. And some persons will tell you, especially in the Ogwibo, very dangerous. Ogwibo have done worse, have done bad. I'm not saying other work. Some of them are work. But sometimes you may not know the prescription of the drug, you may not know the adverse effect. And can I tell you that any drug of a man is no side effect, that person is lying. Ordinary food in a self will side effect if you eat it too much. Is that correct? Let alone a chemical substance that somebody has prepared. So why they tell you it doesn't have side effects? Because they don't have the equipment to test about the side effect. They just cook something and put it inside bottle and begin to sell in the market. And the way the market is in such a way is that if on the market here, it will be once you take it, your whole problem will just disappear. But it's not like that. Are we following? It's not like that. So at the end of the day, we'll get ourselves into trouble because we are taking certain drugs. Gogo cleans and one of that vat I can remember, but no, email or change your black, you deserve of a long one off. How many of you heard it? Or but I was there one man took it and came to my pharmacy. Simo, this man, a very healthy man, but if this boy should push him, why other? No, they can just because you take drugs. Please do not take drugs that you do not know the correct prescription. In fact, that is not being prescribed by a health personnel. That will be very devastating. It is abuse of drug. Drug can do a lot of things in our body. Are we following? Please, it's one of the harmful habits that we need to avoid. Then the